Florida Amendment number 3, recreational marijuana, or as I like to say, legal weed. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have to bleep that out because last time I said legal weed when I went over the Amendment 3 last time, the algorithm went crazy. So I'm gonna bleep that every time I see weed. I'm gonna have to bleep the word weed out because the algorithm doesn't look like that. The algorithm trips when you say weed. All right, recreational marijuana, Amendment 3. The funny thing about this amendment is that it almost passed last year. Last time we passed medical marijuana in the state of Florida, it came so close to passing. But I think this year we're going to see something different. The recreational marijuana market has a potential to bring $195 million to the state of Florida just through sales tax. And that's going into the state of Florida's budget. That's from sales tax alone. Not talking about the economic infusion that it will have for the economy when it comes to employment and just local economic growth. But with that comes some real concern, because when you look at the text of the bill, and again, if you ever want to just see the real text of the bill, you can look at one of my previous videos. Scroll all the way down and look for amendment number 3, and you'll see it on there. But when you look at the text of the bill, it allows for the framework for the entire medical marijuana and recreational marijuana environment to be rewritten by the Florida legislature. Done correctly, the Florida legislature has an opportunity to set the tone for how legal weed will influence the United States. What I mean by that is the Florida legislature will have the opportunity to say who can and cannot operate in the state of Florida, how many licenses can be done, what those license requirements look like, the levels of THC that are allowed. So this amendment is like a blank slate, and the Florida legislature has an opportunity to write the 10 commandments of weed, if you will. I'm not saying it's going to be 10, commandments, but just to give you an idea of the power that they have right now. But like I said, with this bill's approval, come a lot of concern, legit concern. And that's where I'm going to put my faith in the Florida government to do the right thing and make it equitable for everybody involved. We see a big smear campaign going on right now, led by our governor, Ron DeSantis. But I noticed something funny as I do my daily news runs. Donald Trump supports it. That's one thing me and Trump agree on: legal weed in the state of Florida. One of the other reasons that I really support approval of amendment number 3 in the state of Florida is the impact that it will have on our criminal justice system. With the amount of marijuana that is allowed by this amendment, it will free up our law enforcement to really focus on the real, the big players when it comes to the war on drugs. I think that's why we see a lot of law enforcement agencies across the state support this, because they understand the potential impact that it has for their everyday officers. Their officers won't be bogged down with minor calls anymore. They will be freed up to focus on the heavyweights and the real crime that's plaguing society. My humble opinion, vote yes on Amendment 3. Peace.